What if I told you that achieving financial independence isn't just about saving money or investing in index funds? It requires advanced strategies that the wealthy use to accelerate wealth building and create multiple income streams. Today, we're going beyond basic financial advice to explore sophisticated wealth building techniques. Welcome back to Rankfluence Tube, where we decode the advanced strategies that separate the financially independent from everyone else. I'm your host, and today I'm revealing 10 advanced wealth building strategies used by millionaires and billionaires to achieve true financial freedom. Before we begin, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. We're building a community of sophisticated investors, and these advanced strategies could accelerate your path to financial independence significantly. Advanced strategy number 10. Tax loss harvesting and asset location. While most people focus on gross returns, sophisticated investors optimize after-tax returns through strategic tax management. Tax loss harvesting involves selling losing investments to offset gains from winning investments, reducing your overall tax burden. Asset location means placing different types of investments in the most tax-efficient accounts. Hold tax-inefficient investments like bonds and REITs in tax-deferred accounts, while keeping tax-efficient investments like index funds in taxable accounts. This strategy can add 0.5 to 1.5% to your annual returns through tax optimization alone. Over decades, this seemingly small difference compounds into hundreds of thousands of dollars in additional wealth. Consider tax-managed funds and municipal bonds if you're in high tax brackets. These investments are specifically designed to minimize tax drag on your portfolio returns. Work with a qualified tax professional to implement sophisticated strategies like charitable remainder trusts, donor-advised funds, and tax-deferred exchanges that can significantly reduce your lifetime tax burden. Advanced strategy number 9, the barbell investment strategy. Instead of moderate risk across all investments, the barbell strategy combines extremely safe investments with high risk, high reward opportunities. This approach provides downside protection while maintaining upside potential. Put 80 to 90% of your portfolio in ultra-safe investments like treasury bonds, high-yield savings accounts, or stable value funds. Invest the remaining 10 to 20% in high-risk, high-reward opportunities like individual stocks, cryptocurrency, or angel investing. This strategy limits your maximum loss to the high-risk portion while providing unlimited upside potential. You can sleep peacefully knowing most of your wealth is protected while still participating in exponential growth opportunities. Nassim Taleb popularized this approach in The Black Swan, arguing that it's superior to moderate risk strategies because it explicitly acknowledges uncertainty and positions you to benefit from rare but massive positive events. Rebalance annually to maintain your desired allocation, and never invest more in the high-risk portion than you can afford to lose completely. Advanced strategy number 8, creating your own private bank. Bank on yourself. Whole life insurance with paid-up additions riders can function as a private banking system, allowing you to borrow against your cash value for investments while your money continues growing tax-deferred. This strategy provides liquidity, tax advantages, and the ability to finance major purchases or investments without qualifying for traditional loans. The cash value grows predictably and can be accessed without market risk. When you borrow against your policy, you're borrowing from the insurance company using your cash value as collateral. Your money continues growing as if you never touched it, while you deploy capital for investments or opportunities. This approach requires significant cash flow initially and works best for high-income individuals who have maximized other tax-advantaged accounts. It's complex and requires working with qualified insurance professionals who understand advanced policy design. The strategy becomes more powerful over time as cash values accumulate and borrowing capacity increases, eventually providing substantial liquidity for investment opportunities. Advanced strategy number 7, real estate investment syndications. Instead of buying rental properties directly, sophisticated investors participate in real estate syndications, pooled investments that acquire larger, institutional quality properties like apartment complexes, office buildings, or shopping centers. Syndications provide access to professional management, economies of scale, and properties that individual investors couldn't afford alone. Minimum investments typically range from $25,000 to $100,000. These investments offer potential benefits including regular cash distributions, tax advantages through depreciation, and appreciation when properties are sold. They're typically structured as private placements available only to accredited investors. The key is thorough due diligence on the syndication sponsor, market conditions, and specific property fundamentals. Look for experienced operators with strong track records and conservative underwriting. Diversify across multiple syndications, property types, and geographic markets to reduce concentration risk while building a substantial real estate portfolio without direct management responsibilities. Advanced strategy number 6, option strategies for income generation beyond buy and hold investing. Sophisticated investors use option strategies to generate additional income from their stock holdings while managing risk. Covered calls involve selling call options against stocks you own, generating immediate income while potentially limiting upside. Cash secured puts allow you to collect premium while positioning to buy stocks at desired prices. These strategies work best in sideways or mildly bullish markets and require understanding of options mechanics and tax implications. They can add 2 to 6% annually to portfolio returns when implemented correctly. More advanced strategies like iron condors, butterflies, and collars provide various risk-reward profiles for different market conditions. However, these require significant expertise and active management. Start with simple strategies on stocks you understand well, and never risk more than you can afford to lose. Options can enhance returns but also amplify losses if used incorrectly. Speaking of advanced wealth building and achieving financial independence, I've assembled a comprehensive collection of the most sophisticated investment and wealth building books used by high net worth individuals and financial professionals. These aren't basic personal finance concepts, they're advanced strategies for serious wealth builders. Advanced strategy number 5. Business ownership and exit planning. Building and eventually selling a business remains one of the most effective paths to significant wealth creation. Unlike investment returns, business value creation has unlimited upside potential. Focus on businesses with recurring revenue, strong margins, and scalable systems. Software companies, subscription services, and businesses with network effects can create exponential value over time. Plan your exit strategy from the beginning. Will you sell to competitors, private equity, or go public? Different exit strategies require different business structures and growth approaches. Consider rolling equity in acquisitions, which allows you to participate in the larger company's growth while diversifying your risk. Many successful entrepreneurs create multiple liquidity events through strategic rollovers. Tax planning is crucial for business exits. Qualified small business stock, QSBS, can provide up to $10 million in tax-free gains under certain conditions. Installment sales and charitable remainder trusts can also optimize tax outcomes. Advanced strategy number 4, private market investment. Sophisticated investors allocate portions of their portfolios to private markets including private equity, venture capital, private credit, and private real estate. These investments can provide higher returns and diversification benefits. Private markets often offer access to growing companies before they go public, potentially capturing significant value creation. However, these investments typically require larger minimums and longer time commitments. Due diligence is critical because private investments are less liquid and less regulated than public markets. Focus on fund managers with strong track records and alignment of interests. Consider the J-curve effect. Private investments often show negative returns initially before generating positive cash flows. This requires patient capital and proper portfolio allocation. Access to high-quality private investment opportunities often requires working with wealth managers, family offices, or investment platforms that serve accredited investors. Advanced strategy number 3, international diversification and currency hedging. While U.S. markets have performed well historically, international diversification can provide additional opportunities and risk reduction through access to different economies and currencies. Developed international markets offer exposure to different industry concentrations and economic cycles. Emerging markets provide higher growth potential but with increased volatility and risk. Currency hedging can eliminate foreign exchange risk from international investments, allowing you to focus purely on the underlying asset performance. This is particularly important for bond investments in foreign currencies. Consider the tax implications of international investing, including foreign tax credits and potential additional reporting requirements for certain international investments. Rebalance international allocations periodically to maintain desired exposure levels, and consider both developed and emerging market allocations based on your risk tolerance and investment timeline. Advanced strategy number 2, estate planning and wealth transfer. Advanced estate planning goes beyond basic wills and trusts to include sophisticated strategies for wealth transfer and tax minimization across generations. Grantor retained annuity trusts, GRAs, allow you to transfer future appreciation to heirs while retaining annuity payments during the trust term. This strategy works particularly well with volatile or high-growth assets. Charitable lead trusts provide income to charity for a specified period, Then transfer remaining assets to heirs with reduced gift tax consequences. This combines philanthropic goals with wealth transfer objectives. Family limited partnerships can provide valuation discounts for gift and estate tax purposes while maintaining some control over family assets. These structures require careful setup and ongoing compliance. Consider the generation skipping transfer tax when planning wealth transfers to grandchildren or great-grandchildren. Proper planning can maximize the use of exemptions and minimize tax drag across generations. Advanced strategy number 1. Creating intellectual property and royalty streams. The most sophisticated wealth builders create assets that generate income without ongoing active involvement. Intellectual property, patents, trademarks, copyrights, and trade secrets can provide decades of royalty income. This might involve creating software, writing books, developing courses, licensing inventions, or building brands that generate ongoing royalties. The initial effort creates assets that pay you repeatedly over time. Royalty investing allows you to purchase existing income streams from intellectual property, music royalties, or mineral rights. These alternative investments can provide diversification and inflation protection. Consider the tax advantages of intellectual property ownership, including potential capital gains treatment for certain IP sales and the ability to depreciate or amortize certain types of intellectual property. The key is creating or acquiring intellectual property in areas where you have expertise or passion, as successful IP development often requires deep domain knowledge and persistent effort. Your advanced wealth building challenge. These strategies are sophisticated and often require significant capital, expertise, or both. Don't try to implement everything simultaneously. Choose 1 to 2 strategies that align with your current financial situation and risk tolerance. Start by educating yourself thoroughly before implementing any advanced strategy. Each approach has complexities, risks, and tax implications that require understanding before execution. Consider working with qualified professionals including fee-only financial advisors, tax professionals, estate planning attorneys, and other specialists who can help implement these strategies correctly. Track your results and adjust your approach based on performance and changing circumstances. Advanced strategies often require ongoing monitoring and periodic adjustments. Which advanced wealth building strategy intrigues you most? Share your choice in the comments. Your engagement helps others learn about sophisticated wealth building approaches. Don't forget to subscribe to Rankfluence and hit that notification bell. We're uploading new advanced wealth building content every week to help sophisticated investors achieve financial independence faster. Your wealth building sophistication determines how quickly you achieve financial freedom. While others use basic strategies, you'll be implementing advanced techniques that accelerate wealth creation and provide superior risk-adjusted returns. Thank you for watching, and remember, financial independence isn't just about having enough money, it's about having enough passive income to support your desired lifestyle indefinitely. I'll see you in the next video where we'll explore the productivity systems that help entrepreneurs scale their businesses efficiently. Until then, keep building that success mindset and that sophisticated investment portfolio.